Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Obosh Moon Deck in Timeless format. So there's a card that I wanted to test out after seeing some modern challenge lists that went 5 and 0 recently, and that is this card called Season of Burrow. At a quick glance, this card is incredibly expensive, so you might be kind of confused why this card is in the deck, but basically this lets you get rid of any target non-land permanent, even though opponent does get to draw a card off of it. But you can also get back a 3-drop from the graveyard onto the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it. And as you know, we are on Obosh deck with powerful 3-drops. We have Blood Moon that you can get back if it got discarded, but we also have things like Fable and Season Pyro as well. Getting back a Flage doesn't really do anything because it's going to get sacrificed the moment it comes onto the battlefield, but if you don't have anything to return and you just want to deal 3 damage, that's also an option as well. So that's what we're going to be trying today. We're playing an Obosh deck, trying to figure out why the Season of Burrow is in the modern challenge decks. So I'm curious to see how this one does. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Hello? What? My mulligans have been so poor. Okay. I think I'll just get that back. I'm guessing opponent's playing... Is this like One Ring? Are they playing One Ring? And they have a bunch of Flage in their hand? Is that what it is? That must be it. Yeah, that actually must be it. Just bring that back. I do think this is probably a bad matchup because our Blood Moon doesn't work, which is supposed to be one of our ace. But, you know. Play out the Obosh. Seems like they have either a Lightning Bolt or another Galvanic Discharge. It's another Galvanic Discharge. Would have been nice if they just killed a 4/4. Just keep pumping damage to face. There's a Flage. Okay, so they have double Flage. I see. Pretty expensive, right, for them to do this. Why did they Blood Moon me? Why did my opponent Blood Moon? It's very annoying. I really don't want to do this. Yeah, let's just Swords and Stone of Eric. I'll draw with it. Lion Sash. Okay, now I'm seeing everything. There is that prismatic ending. It can't get rid of a Blood Moon though. This can only grow up to 2 toughness? Okay, so they had another Flage. That's what I thought, because they've been not really doing anything for a while, so... Man. So triple Flage gone. I am going to crack the Stone of Eric, I think. Although Johnny could pop out. I don't know. We're gonna need to see another Timeless Dragon, basically. Come on, opponent. Nice. Is there anything we want to get back? No. No Fables. 0 Fables. I mean, this can actually get rid of 1 ring, so... we have that going for us. Goblin Bombardment. Good thing we still have a Stone of Eric. Nice. Game 2. Brotherhood's End. Another Stone of Eric. We might actually want Pithing Needle for the 1 ring. I don't think I want to go down on Season Burrow because this also exiles the 1 ring. I mean, Blood Moon's going out, right? That thing is completely useless. Same with the Ragavan, probably. Sure. I wonder if they kept the Blood Moon. Okay. Might actually try to bait out a Blood Moon. If I can. Like, let's say I fetch a Raucous Theater. How are they gonna act? How are they gonna act? Would they go Blood Moon here? That would be kind of funny. I think I'm gonna probably get rid of this immediately. And I'll go Fable. they'll probably One Ring, and I'll Pithing Needle. Guide of Souls. I have 2 cars in the yard. A Fury. I could honestly just keep everything. And then play this out so I can play Fury next turn. I might just go One Ring now. Because I want to play Fury next turn. Amped Raptor. Discharge. And then I'm gonna Fury. I could just like Timeless Dragon as well. Okay, let's go Fury. This might force out a Flage. And then we can Solitude it. Okay, perfect. Timeless Dragon's so good. Like in situations like these. That's gonna be 4 Giganta. Boom. Then there's a Giganta. Get the Timeless Dragon out. I'll take the 5 damage here if they attack. Goblin Bombardment. They do attack. I'll put the 4/4 back and then just Timeless Dragon again. Discharge. Well, if that's the case, let's do that. Get the Timeless Dragon out. Now we can animate the Flage immediately, even if opponent has like a Graveyard Hate. So even if opponent has a Surgical, it wouldn't have mattered. Nice. We got it. Okay. Going first with the Blood Moon, but if we draw like White Spell, I can see this working out. Okay, so this is the mere frog. Lightning bolt. I think we keep that because we want to go like, because we want to go 3-drop into a bolt next turn. We got the mana drain out the way. Okay. Took out the Blood Moon. It's interesting. I think we play that again and pass. Surprised they actually took out Blood Moon when they have that many basics. Right? Definitely a surprise. Opponent's drawing a lot of lands, which isn't very good for me. See what I can do with this card. I think I'm gonna crack the Stone of Barrack here. Exile target player's graveyard. They really don't want to play out any cards. They're just holding on to a bunch of spells. They're just holding on to a bunch of mana, so, I mean, if they're not gonna do anything, we don't do anything either. I could see myself playing out a Seasoned Pyro, though. And then play out another Seasoned Pyro. Surprisingly sticks. Okay. Swords. Not bad. So they get back a mana drain. So they can play out Loris. And then potentially have a counterspell. I don't think they have another counterspell because if they did, they would have used it there on the Solitude. Because that's huge if they get it right, because they would have so much mana. What? You're just gonna tap out like that? That's crazy talk. What? No shot that just happened. If I draw a land, I can play out Flage twice. Okay, we can't. Feels bad, man. I think we just get the Seasoned Pyro out. Nethergoy. Into a Tamil.
If you need
Into a Bauble.
I'll be in the library.
Drain. So they have another Drain in hand. I'm doing it now because I want them to tap out. So we're gonna need to see a land here. Land. No lands. That is definitely feels bad, man. Let's go all in. Yeah, so currently what we're looking for is another land so we can go double Flage. Or let's say I draw another Flage. I can go double Flage like that as well. That also works because I have 7 mana. The opponent was actually pretty confident. Interesting. So I'll attack all. I think I'll just start playing this card out. Because I want them to, like, start using their counter spells, right? I still have 9 cards. Really? Just go face. So they didn't have a mana drain before. Interesting. But this was their only mana drain, and I've been playing Scare the whole time. Okay. Now they're desperately looking for answer. Fetch land would be the best card I can draw, probably. Blood Moon? Blood Moon. Actually, might just be Season Pyro. Yeah, I might just go Season Pyro here. They seem to be pretty confident in being able to stop this here. Okay. So like a Lightning Bolt does it. We still haven't seen a Timeless Dragon either, which is such a good card versus them. So we know opponent doesn't have an Orcish Bowmaster because otherwise they would have played out the Orcish Bowmaster last turn. So I think our best draw is Flage, Lightning Bolt, even Ragavan, just because I feel like they tapped it wrong. They should have tapped the Swamp. Block 1. A Fury. Um... I'll play out the Blood Moon first before combat to kind of force out some interactions. Because now, even if a Bowmaster comes down, they die. Yeah, so now they can only Bowmaster now. And then we attack and then Flage. GG's. Okay, so opponent's down 3 minutes, which is good. Goes Vacuum in. Still no barracks out. What about Pithing Needle? Do I want Pithing Needle versus a Frog? I already have like Solitude and Swords though. Yeah, this should be good, right? Oh, actually, no, Pithing Needle could be useful for perhaps like if they also play a Ghost Vacuum or Unlicensed Hearse, like Pithing Needle could be nice. But then I can just get rid of the Graveyard Hate with the Prismatic Endings and Season of Burrow. Yeah, okay, let's just go like this. Double Ghost Vacuum. Interesting. This is actually not a bad hand at all. I kind of like it, in fact. Because turn 1, I Ghost Vacuum. Turn 2, I play Arena of Glory, and then hold up a Swords. Might just go double Ghost Vacuum as well. Nice, Solitude. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play another Ghost Vacuum. Wow, that also stuck, so... Yes, they're not gonna have much in there from now on. I'm doing it preemptively to play around Treasure Cruise, basically.
I've read nearly the entire
Prismatic
library.
Ending. I might have to go Solitude on that, maybe. We'll see. Going down on a lot of cards just for doing this, though. I'll do it on opponent's turn. Yeah, I'll do it here. I'll try to Solitude as well. Does that make sense, actually? I don't know. Blood Moon. Does this make sense? Is this going to work? They can see my Prismatic Ending. That's the thing. I want to try to bait out a counter spell, but they might not care about this one. Okay, nice. It's pretty expensive, right? It's definitely pretty expensive, but at the very least, we got some stuffs out. We need a land, by the way. Yeah, we need a land. So we can get the Timeless Dragon out. We do need a land. No, it's a tap land. Why? Why is it a tap land? You know. I'll keep that. So if they have Treasure Cruise, they still can't do it. 6, 7. Yeah, they would need another one. So let's just pass. Well, there is that Scalding Tarn, so... What happens if I just play out the Ragavan, though? Would they... This is for sure a mana drain. I think. Would they counter Ragavan? Oh man, this is definitely a gamble if I play the Obosh. But is it really actually? I'm still getting some Ghost Vacuum values. Okay, it's not. Time to start exiling our Solitudes. Ooh, another Psychic Frog. What is this? Yeah, what is that? Another Ragavan. You know, this Obosh is dealing 6 damage, but yeah, I don't think I can attack. The Rainstorm. Pretty good card. I would like to see some Flage. Oh, you know what? They could be holding on to a Surgical. Maybe that's what it was. Okay, we have so many good cards. We can get Swords, we can get Lightning Bolt, we can get Fable, Seasoned Pyro, Flage. It's actually insane. Or even Fury, actually. Fury works as well. No, you can't attack with the Psychic Frog. It's not gonna work. You know, they're gonna have to actually block the Ragavan. Right? They have to block with the Loris. What? Okay, let's play out another Ragavan. Wow, they have to they have to mana drain a Ragavan. Wow. That is crazy. Insane. Look at the combo. Loris, get back another Ghost Vacuum. Okay. Going second sucks. Oh. I think I've seen this before. think I'm gonna regret using swords on opponent's turn, so I'm just going to play it out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've seen that before. Boom, boom. It sucks that they actually have a planes down. But we'll see. We shall see. Ooh, another Flooded Strand. That is actually pretty good. Yikes. That's actually pretty bad for me. Does playing the Blood Moon out even matter at this point? I feel like it doesn't. So let's just put the Obosh back. Okay, there we go. Nice. Now we commence Blood Moon. Boom. Bowmaster, sure. Oh, man. Okay, I think this actually might be go next situation. I don't think I can beat one ring in game 1. Ah. Got me. We're getting absolutely wrecked right now. I think let's just go to next game. This game is probably over, right? They have one ring down. We want Brotherhood's End. We want Hitting Needle. Get rid of Bust on a Barrack. Let's go down on maybe some... should I have Monkey? I mean, it's game... Like, we're going first, so... Blood Moon's not going to be very good in this matchup. Because they have 4 copies of Witch Enchanter, so... Gamba? Let us Gamba? Hopefully this connects. I really need this thing to connect, honestly. Ooh. That's really bad for me. Because I needed the treasure for the Timeless Dragon. Yikes. Okay, so now we have the Fury. And then attack. I can't play that. Yep, I'll take that. Probably a Bowmaster coming out. Potentially. Nope, it's another Swords. Yeah, it looks like we're just passing. Again, we have that problem. We're about to lose to one ring. We are about to lose to one ring here. Yeah, well, at least they don't have the one ring, which is a plus. We have Hitting Needle for the one ring. Solitude. Good card. The problem with the going Hitting Needle is if opponent has a Witch Enchanter, they can just get rid of it. That's actually the problem here. What do? I do need to put on some pressure, so... Do I play around an imaginary one ring, or... Do I keep the interaction spells? I feel like I need to keep up this momentum. Honestly. Okay, nice. Yeah, they decide to crack the Vexing Bauble, which is nice. Voice of the Blessed. Let's make them gain one more life. And then get rid of that. The one ring. I should have played the Arid Mesa. Ah, they got another creature. That's so good. Hold up, actually. That does actually do it, right? Oh no, I can even Arena of Glory instead of a Brotherhood's End, but do I want to do that? Like, do I want to... Yeah, actually, let's save the Brotherhood's End. Attack. Attack, attack. Actually, let's hold one back. Golden Psychic, not very good when you're top decking. Okay, they're just dead. Okay. Good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Do you think I should still have Blood Moon? Also, funny enough, this card hasn't really showed up once, huh? In this session. What is going on with my hand? My mulliganing stage has been... potentially been the weakest. Yeah. Land? I hate playing out the Pitting Needle on turn 1, but I think I might need to be a little bit efficient on mana. Because this basically says you don't want to be playing your Witch Enchanter for the rest of the game, right? Now I have to make a choice because of Golden Psychic. I think I play greedy. And probably do this. I hate the sword and plus the Golden Psychic, but might be necessary. Okay, it's at least the Voice of the Blessed. Well, that's actually not great. Maybe I should have killed the Soul Warden. Oh, that's so bad. Because it won't let me kill the Voice of the Blessed anymore because I didn't kill the sword and I'm getting so punished. I'm so bad. I'm getting so punished. Oh, that's so bad. I got super punished by not killing the Sworden. And I exiled the Guide of Souls instead, like an idiot. Should I just Fury the Voice of the Blessed? Like, I think I just need to top deck a Solitude or Swords to get rid of the Voice of the Blessed. Oh my god. So they do probably have a One Ring in there. Potentially. Okay. At least I know from the stop that they don't have a One Ring. Because if they did have a One Ring, there wouldn't be a stop, right? It's a Solitude plus another white card. Oh my god, I need a land. Help. Help. Somebody help me. Juggernaut. I think they just drew this. I really don't want to do this, but in case we draw a land and then we Flage next turn, I think we should. How is it possible? How is it possible? It's been like 40% chance to draw a land for the last like 4 turns. No. I might just go Juggernaut. Because I know opponent has a Solitude in hand. Okay. I mean, we gotta force it out someday, right? It's like, it's gonna happen sooner or later. Let's just get it out the way. You do have a Solitude. You have another Solitude, apparently. Voice of the Blessed. Monkey. They could deploy Orcish Bowmaster to save it, but... okay. We haven't drawn a single Fable or Seasoned Pyro this game. I think our top decks are pretty good at the moment. Like, even a land is really good. Wow. I can't draw a single land. Oh no. It's done. It's over. It's over. It's over for the kid. We just couldn't draw lands for life this game. It's crazy. We just couldn't draw any lands. My god. I could have just hit my Plage there, but... yeah, unfortunate. I think me playing out the Pithing Needle was a gigantic mistake, which shouldn't have happened. Where is it? This is insane. 21 cards in. Yeah, honestly, if I can't really stop the One Ring, I'm just dead, so... probably already dead. By the way, we still haven't drawn a land. Funny enough, we actually have 0 Flage left in the deck, so the Rest in Peace actually doesn't actually do anything. But, yeah. I think we're dead, no matter what, no matter how I see it. Everything just came out too late, right? We couldn't get anything set up for so long. Couldn't really accomplish anything. Interesting. Yeah. My god. I think the best case scenario is we draw a Pithing Needle off of this Season Pyro. We're never gonna be able to cast these. Yeah, I mean, that is the weakness of Obosh, right? The fact that a Mirage deck can't really play One Ring is, I think, a fatal flaw, maybe? I think that's, like, pretty bad. It's not where you want to be. Yep. And the fact that this deck can play 4 copies of a Witch Enchanter is so good. Also, mind you, our deck plays, like, a healthy amount of lands. Like, it's 22 lands plus 2 Timeless Dragons. I mean, now it's showing up, right? But it's a bit late. Alright, so, played quite a bit of games today. We went 3-3 with this deck. It seems like against an energy matchup, it's great. But if it's anything else, it can get a little bit difficult. The Delirium matchup seems great as well, but the combo matchup's gonna be pretty bad. I did lose to one energy deck just because, I think I did mention at the start where I keep getting into these situations where I don't have enough lands. Even after mulliganing, we still can't seem to find 2-land hand, which is honestly quite disappointing. I think I can recall maybe 4 different situations where we mulliganed twice and we still couldn't find our second land, which is a bit bizarre. I mean, it's just variance, honestly. So we kind of got a bit unlucky there as well today. I also played against a Soul Sisters deck that we made yesterday, which we got completely wrecked by just because of a One Ring coming down. It does seem like One Ring does kind of put a nail in the coffin, honestly, for the deck. Unfortunately, if I go Exile Artifact, there's really nothing that can deal with the One Ring. There is March of the Otherworldly Light, which we could play instead of a Prismatic Ending, to be honest with you, because it's so hard to get rid of a One Ring, and it's something that this deck loses to all the time. So maybe not Prismatic Ending, and then just go March, and then take out this Raucous Theater, have another copy of Elegant Pallor. So I think I would do that, honestly. But this does seem like a very good deck versus creature decks in general, like even the Delirium deck. Just because we have like Swords, Fury, right? Swords, Fury, Solitude, Flage. Especially like the main deck, Stone of Barrack, has been pretty nice. Every time I drew into a Stone of Barrack, I was quite happy. So honestly, like everything about this deck, I am technically like quite happy about. But one thing I'm not happy about is this card, Season of Burrow. I'm actually quite confused why the modern lists are adapting Season of Burrow. The only reason I decided to try this card out, even though it looks clunky, is because it was in multiple 5-0 challenge decks, which is kind of insane. Like, the thing is, even if you, like, the exile target non-land permanent is nice and all, but even if you do that, you're also forcing opponent to draw cards, so even if an opponent goes One Ring and then you see the Burrow and then exile the One Ring, they essentially drew 2 cards and you went down a card, so I mean, that's not technically true because you're also getting back a 3-mana card from the graveyard onto the battlefield, so if you got Seasoned Pyro or the Fable onto the battlefield, like, that does technically equal out in terms of card advantage. But unfortunately, today, we didn't see that action too much. But again, the card is very expensive. It's really relying on cards like Ragavan and Fable to ramp you there, but maybe it's because of also like the kind of decks that we played against where it doesn't allow you to do that. But the Season Borrow, I'm still not quite sure about it just because the time I actually had this card, we actually didn't have a 3-mana card in the graveyard, which is completely insane, by the way. The time I had 5-mana to cast this card, we didn't have a single Blood Moon. We didn't have a single Season Pyro. We didn't have a Fable. We didn't even have a Flage in there. So yeah, if I were to play again, I would do something like this, but I probably don't recommend playing this deck, honestly. It didn't seem all that powerful, but just could be my luck as well. But it does seem like versus energy, it is very favored. Considering that you're main decking 2 copies of Snow the Barracks, and you also have 4 copies of Fury, and you also have Flage as well, so most energy decks will probably fall to this, unless they're also playing something like One Ring. So that's why I added 2 copies of March of the Otherworldly Light. So now we have 2 copies here, and we also have 2 copies of Season of Burrow, and hopefully when you're the one casting this, there's gonna be a Fable, Season Pyro, or Blood Moon, hopefully speaking. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.